The building is done.
Akrog is listening.
What this?
Yes? After something shiny, are you?
Akrog will see what she has.
You find out. Head towards certain gift. She whispers again. Why not?
What?
Just so I understand correctly, you would have me forego the renewal next week?
You renewed our seal less than 2 moons ago. Your Reverence.
You know you don't have to call me that.
I know, but I will when we speak through projections. Look, I truly appreciate all you have done for me, but it's not necessary. If I am the High Priestess of Nihauf, I need to act like one, not rely on Hierophant Ishara to solve every one of my problems.
Fine, then. Let's talk problems. Have you disciplined Brother Dario?
I spoke with him. It's all good now.
Insubordination isn't just some peccadillo, Galia. It's a spark in a savannah. You've got to stomp out the fire before it spreads. And
Marek was right.
who is Marek? And about what is he right?
Marek is someone I can talk to, and he predicted you'd lecture me again. Look, Ishara, I know you don't have much trust in my methods, but I know what I'm doing, alright? You see a monster lurking in every dark corner, when most of the times it's really just a shadow. Sometimes you've just got to have faith in people.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Moving on. Can Zaska help? What can he do for the tribe? What is that?
Akrog greets Julog.
Ah, Chieftain. What is it he needs?
Akrog wondered how Julog was faring. Akrog has been meaning to tell Julog how impressed he is with his efforts to tame the Moonkin's Ironbeaks.
Chieftain is kind to say so, but the job has its challenges, and Julog still makes some mistakes.
It is not a simple task for an apprentice. Julog should be proud of his progress.
It is true. The task is hard, and Julog is proud. Ironbeaks are noble creatures. Has Chieftain ever heard the tale of Zag, the winged destroyer of Urgath?
Akrog thinks not. What is this tale?
Zag was the mightiest Ironbeak ever seen in Urgath, many times the size of the tribe's other beaks. Zag filled the hearts of all enemies with fear. In one battle, Zag chased a host of green-skin raiders deep into the swamps. They did not leave the swamps again. All that was left was the skull of the greatest greenskin. Zag carried it out of the mists.
Akrog knew not that Ironbeaks could be so large or so clever. Zag must have been a great foe.
It is true. The tale of Zag is the reason Julog wanted to help train the beaks. If only Julog could hatch an iron beak like Zag one day, the Moonkin would need fear no greenskin or brittlebone.
Well then, Akrog must go. The blood for the tribe and the tribe for the blood.
Thick hide and sharp tusks, chieftain.
What should he do?
Grunwa is ready.
Huh, what now? More trouble? No, go!
No, chieftain, good of him to come by. And look, here they find more pieces of cub.
An arm, it is true. How is Anuk?
Still alive. That is something, he guess. Anug want to speak to chieftain because he have idea about how they can find more food for their kin.
About that village raid. Akrog must think about it more. It is not just a question of mercy or not. They must consider whether they can risk the warriors.
Anug understand that. Well, he is here if Akrog change his mind.
Akrog thanks the Eye Master. He must go.
Stay safe, chieftain.
What is needed of him? Let Zazka get a proper look. What can he do for the tribe? It worked? How?
Akrog knows not, but when Little Blood spoke, he felt a powerful echo, like a raging storm. This was the dark echo of the Eclipse Goddess.
But what was it? If Little Blood...
Despair. The shaperglyph for the Eclipse Goddess aspect, if you read it a certain way, it has a double meaning. I see that now.
Which one?
Hope. In the Shaper tongue, mystery is also hope.
Means this that the other echo is useless?
No. No, I think I can make something out of it. Something powerful now that the portal hasn't used it all up.
Powerful enough to crush the hunters?
I'm afraid not. But at least a couple of them.
Good. Through the portal, then. They must not lose more time. Little Blood? The Moonkin will get their revenge. They will find this beast, resurrect it, and make it crush every single hunter out there. Akrog swears it on their sire's name.
You're ready. Interesting. Probably. Let Zazka get a proper look.
Sand and water. This is how Chieftain Akrog felt stepping through the fourth and final hex gate. As though his whole soul had been taken apart and swirled through an endless ocean of time. Every moment of his life, from seeing the light of the world in the shelter of the elders, To Noag's desperate words only heartbeats ago. It was right there with him. Every moment, every thought, every feeling. Every decision he had made that had led up to this point. The Eclipse Goddess saw them all.
They felt that too. Like Noag knew not who he was anymore.
The Eclipse Goddess. Let them lose no more time, Chieftain. The cub's head awaits.
Akrog is ready. Is it just Akrog, or feels this place strange?
It feels brittle, as though what Grungwa's eyes can see is not all there is.
What is that? With sparkling udders. What is that?
Akrog knows not, but it is like it is speaking to the gift of spirits. Let them look.
Interesting. What? What feels Akrog?
Hard to say. It is like smooth water.
Big blood mean he see himself?
It is true, but the rest of the place, it looks different. But it is all wavy, like air over a fire. It hurts to look at it.
Strange. Grungwa just sees a floating orb. Maybe try touching it.
That could be dangerous.
Or helpful.
Magua prays.
Nothing. Akrog's hand went right through.
It is true. Well, let them leave this as it is for now. Maybe they will need it later.
Ready for action.
Strange how there are no other bone people here. What happened to the kin who lived here?
Good question. Maybe there never were kin in this place. Only the High Priest.
He no go lonely? He find out. He go there. Destroy them!
Akrog is listening.
What this? Tusks. Is that not the same growth that corrupted the fields in Shauna's temple? The cub did this. Going now. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? They will regret this. Magua, lend their flesh. Grungwald here! You find out. Let Zazka get a proper look. No, I'll go look. Interesting. Probably.
What is this? That looks like the sarcophagus, no? Rot it. This whole place is overgrown.
And is it just Zazka? Or is that fog making him dizzy?
It is true. It is full of gloom hex power.
He just roots, no? Maybe Noad can tear?
Little blood.
Noad's hide! It burn!
Then there is no getting through here. They must find another way, Chieftain.
Maybe they can burn it. Grungwar could hex a fire totem, no?
Sadly not. If the hex power of this corruption is a flood, then Grungwar's hexes are but a spark. This is the Cub's doing, Chieftain. If its hexes were so simple to banish, then it would be no help to the Moonkin either way.
Can he not at least try?
Grungwar can, but it will not work.
Let them leave this room for now. They...
Big Blood, look! Shiny!
What is that? That is a spirit ward, but only half of it. And it is not weathered at all. It gleams like a new brittlebone pierce stick.
That is... strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons.
True. It also does something to the gift of spirits like that sphere. They should look for the other half.
At his service.
On his way.
Even the worms would not eat such a beast. Afraid of an old troll for no should be. What is that? What this? You find out. This way?
He will protect the tribe.
They will die next. Over here, big sis.
Let Grungwar take a closer look. This looks interesting.
Let Akrog see.
No, I'll go look.
Let Grungwar take a closer look.
Akrog is feeling the gift again. Something is here. What is this? By Mugwa? Grungwar, what just happened?
Grungwar knows not. Some sort of time window, perhaps?
Brittle bones look like they really hear, though. Zazka doubts they are. They seem to not even be aware of them.
Let Akrog try something.
Wish I had a different answer, but it's the best I can give. Sometimes there's really nothing we can do but to stay strong and move on, even if it feels like betrayal towards the... Your Reverence? Is something wrong?
Forgive me, Vatos. I wish there was another way.
Ishara!
Forgive me.
So it was just a normal time window after all?
No. The normal time windows feel more distant. Akrog knows not how else to put it. This one, it felt so close, as though those brittle bones were standing right here.
It is true. Grungwa could even smell them. But that was the Hierophant again, Ishara. And she killed this brittlebone hexer just like she killed Hirin's priestess.
Akrog remembers the Brittlebone gatekeeper saying that the Hierophant went to this temple before she went to Hirin's and died there. Said he not that?
He said it. Grungwa remembers it too. This must have been it. She went to the temple to kill the priest of the Eclipse Goddess.
She also drew out his power and made it her own, no?
It looked like it. She thought that, with more power, she could control the cub.
Foolish and honorless at the same time. These brittlebones truly deserve to die.
Well, whatever happened between these brittlebones, it matters not. The Moonkin need to find the... Wait. What is that? Akrog is listening. Mugma's tusks. That thing, it was not here before. Or maybe Akrog just saw it not.
No, he is right. It was not here before. Maybe it... Zazka knows not. Fell out of the time window?
Maybe. Akrog knew not this was possible. He... Wait. That spirit ward is the second half of the one from the sarcophagus. And it is just like the other half, perfectly clean and bright.
That is... strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons. Let Zazka take a look at this. He is no scrapper, but this should be an easy fix.
Sure.
All right. Let him see. That is... Mugwa's udders.
It shaped itself back together.
That is one rod of a strange spirit ward, trusted one. It looks so out of place.
It still speak to Big Blood's gift?
It does. Maybe? Of course. That sphere, the one that looks like smooth water. Back there now.
What next?
The gift. It whispers again. What should he do? Akrog is ready.
Probably.
Time to move on.
What then?
All right.
Big Blood, be careful.
He is. Worry not. The water mirror, it becomes clearer. It is like it is pulling Akrog towards it.
Put it into the center, chieftain. Do it!
He will. Mugwa guide them. My Mugwa just happened.
It all look different now. Teleport hex?
No, this is the same place. Only... tusks, of course.
It is true, chieftain. This is the then, the past, as the Brittlebones call it. The Moonkin somehow traveled through time to a point where the sacred seal still lived in this place.
All right. Consider Zazka's mind exploded.
If this is the then, maybe this means the Hierophant is still alive.
Maybe. Though... Grunwa thought so. He sensed no other brittle bones here. At least no living ones.
Well, they will find out. But how? The stranger said it was impossible for creatures to travel through time windows.
Zazka is thinking the same thing. Then again, this is no normal time window, is it?
Zazka speaks true. It is not. Grunwa thinks this is the Eclipse Goddess's hexing, Chieftain. Remember, she is the guardian goddess of time. The smooth water sphere must be her doing. The Chieftain's gift of spirits allowed him to use it the way the Brittlebones did. Just like the time windows.
But how? If Brittlebones can travel through time, then why use it not in their warfare?
Grunwa has no answer to that. Maybe these hexes are extremely difficult to do, or tethered to a single place. They may never find the answer.
If Akrog, Zazka, Grungwar, and Noag are now part of the then, are they no longer in the now? Or are there two Akrogs, Zazkas, Grungwars, and Noags now?
Why is Akrog looking at Zazka? Looks this ugly face like that of an elder who knows about time travel?
No, it's just... Akrog just wants to understand.
Well, in that case, Trusted One will probably be sitting here in 1,000 moons. Whatever this hexing is, the Moonkin will not understand it anytime soon.
Zazka speaks true. Grunwa would dearly love to understand this mystery. But for now, the Moonkin should focus on what they know. That they need to find that cursed head as fast as possible and get back out there.
They speak true. Still, the more they understand about how this time hex works, the better. If this is the then, maybe the Moonkin can find the cub's head here. Perhaps the corruption has not yet reached the sarcophagus room.
Good thinking. But they will also need to find a way back into the now, will they not?
They will. But maybe there is another of those spirit wards, of those time keys. Perhaps it could take them back into the now, just like this one took them to the then.
The Chieftain speaks true. They should...
Little Blood, something wrong?
Noag not know. Spit it out, little big oaf. Why looks he like a beak shat on his breakfast?
It just... If this is then, it mean Crumple and Sire still alive, no? They still out there.
The sacred seal lived here many thousands of moons ago. Crumb was not even born at that time.
But Nojak was. He firstborn. He lived since Zarek shaped trolls and greenskin from animal people. Crumple tell Noak so.
True.
Even if that is true, it changes nothing. The Moonkin need to find the cub's head and go back to the now. Their kin will die without them.
The blood for the tribe for the blood. Big blood speak true, but still, Moonkin not even live yet, no? They could go out, save Narjak, then come back.
It is not that simple, little Moonblood. First, they know not if they can even leave this place and stay in the then. Grunwa thinks not. And even if they could, Maybe the secret seal brittlebones are still alive and would crush the Moonkin the moment they step through that hex gate.
Even if they find Narjak, how know they what would happen? Akrog should not be alive in the then, so maybe it would make something bad happen to Narjak, Akrog, or all of them.
But no, I just want them back, Big Blood. Sire, Crumple, all of them. He want them back.
Akrog wants that too. But they never will come back, Little Blood. All they can do is treasure their memory.
Treasure. Big Blood speak true. Moonkin survive and build totem in their hearts.
The most glorious totem Trollkind has ever seen. Now come, let them explore this place. You will lead the way.
What on Urgath?
What is this? Some strange brittlebone contraption.
Pump, it is called. A dwarven creation. It controls the flow of water.
So, it controls the water flow in this place?
Grungwa thinks so. Let them keep this for now. Perhaps it will be useful later.
No, I'm ready. The tribe must survive! They messed with the wrong tribe. Let him out. They want you if he insists.
Why must they plague the Moonkin?
What is this?
Going now. No one here. Going now.
Grungwa can help. Grungwa is ready.
Raging water. No way they are getting through here.
True. Grunwa thinks he has an idea. Let them head back to that brittlebone contraption, the pump.
That sounds good.
Grunwar had an idea.
It is true. There was a strange brittlebone contraption near the smooth water sphere. Grunwa has seen similar ones during his time as a slave. Maybe it can help. Come.
Moving on. Keep moving.
That way.
They will not get away from Zaska!
Grunwa is here. Magua, Master This looks interesting.
What suggests Grunwar they do?
Simple. Moonblood, give that thing a taste of a moonkin crush stick.
He means smash?
He does.
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not? And it is gone. This is fascinating.
No one go there? Grunwald will go there.
Zaska is listening.
They run from Noah.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Try! What next? Time to move on.
He go there. Well, how pretty. That a farm?
A garden, Grunwa thinks. Trees and plants put there to look pretty, but it is no normal one. Grunwa senses lots of hex power in there. They should look at it, Chieftain.
Ready for action.
Let Akrog see.
Interesting. Probably.
What is this? Interesting. It looks as if the tears are keeping the corruption at bay, no?
It is true, but... rot it.
What?
No matter. Let them look around this place. Grungwar has an idea, but he is not sure it will work.
No, I'm gonna look. You find out. Look! Little glow blob!
Probably drawn in by Mugwa's tears.
They need to look around more. Huh. What is that? Wait. They see the bark? This is an elder oak. What is? A very, very sturdy and powerful tree that can live through even the longest droughts and hardest storms. It is supposed to only grow in the most fertile ground, though. So Zazka has no idea what it is doing here.
Could be the tears' hex power, no?
It is true. They bring life to everything around them, creature or plant.
Zazka is listening. Going now.
Interesting. This is like a healing hex. Akrog's hide feels thicker just standing next to it.
The tears. And the hex power is keeping the cub's corruption away.
Wait. Could they not?
Let them look around more. Let Grungwar take a closer look at it. Just like Grungwar thought.
What is?
It barely has any hex power left. It can never be easy, can it?
Let Akrog see. All right. Grung...
More glow blob!
Little blob... Oh, rot it. Grungwar wanted to speak, no?
It is true. He thought that maybe the tears here could help them clear the corruption from the sarcophagus room.
Zazka had the same idea. Why not try it?
Because their hex power has waned over the years. This is what Grungwar was going to say, no?
It is true. Well, maybe there will be another way. For now...
Big Blood! Look!
A Nidari lair. This helps them not, Little Blood. They need the cub's head or a way to get into the sarcophagus room.
Not no, but look what finding lair. Wait, that is another spirit ward. This looks just like the one they found, no? The one that took them into the den.
And it is all rusty and weathered. Maybe it is the opposite of the other ward. Like its dark echo, no? The question is, how ended this up in the Nidari lair? The last one came through a time window. Akrog understands that. But this?
Good question. But Nidari feel drawn to shiny things, no? Maybe they found it somewhere in the temple and brought it to their lair. And no I'd find!
Well done, Little Blood. If this works how Akrog thinks it does, they might be able to travel through the then and the now whenever they need to. Maybe... Akrog has an idea. Come, back to the smooth water sphere.
What can he do for the tribe?
It is also shiny. Mugwa's incredible udders. Zaska still cannot believe they traveled into the then.
Nah, but the head is all that matters. They must find the head.
Magua, master flash.
Eklund is ready.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
What on Urgath is this?
He is going.
This way?
On his way. What is this?